For the most individuals, the hardest pill to swallow is realizing that you are the master of your reality. You create your reality, and therefore you have to accept responsibility for choices you make in your life. The majority of people will avoid this duty because there is no external God to blame for either the good or the negative. Given that complaining about life is far simpler than trying to change it, most people will never be able to control their emotions as long as they keep transferring their authority to a higher power, the government, or their ex-partner. Ask yourself, what kind of ability do you have? Without accepting responsibility and the fact that the source of the world is within you, you are powerless to change it. The subconscious mind acknowledges your feelings and thoughts. What can you do to alter the world? Does acting like a bully or a dishonest official or immoral in any other sense help you create a better reality for yourself? Or is it perhaps by forcing your affection on your ex to try and navigate your relationship? Inner serenity is achieved by letting go of your ego and the experiences it holds as truth. Ego is what makes us human, and sometimes our ego can convince us that the world is a hostile place and that we must use sheer force to fight in order to defend our beliefs. The only healthy option is to let go of ego. Being in control of the relationship might force you to abstain from sexual intercourse with your wife or girlfriend. It's an ancient, animalistic, and survival strategy, therefore it shouldn't be disregarded. You won't be able to ascend into higher states of consciousness without becoming aware of this animal inside. Animals do not respond. Consequently, with the least inconvenience, you will react negatively to the world without realizing that what you reject endures. The key to finding serenity is to learn how to react to situations with inner control. The divine has given us control over our existence, but as long as our ego is in control, the changes won't affect us. Your ego will prevent you from seeing what really is by constantly pointing out your shortcomings and how unjust the world is. Therefore, the first step is to respond to life rather than react to it. If anything terrible occurs, don't mentally categorize it as negative. Instead, just observe. Be the observer and feel the pain completely without assigning it a positive or negative connotation. Stop believing everything your mind tells you, because it frequently bases its conclusions on inaccurate pieces and fragments of your past, and that prevents you from seeing the whole picture, which makes it unreliable. Giving a bad situation all of your strength won't make it go away. You need to let go, and always keep your attention on what you desire rather than what is. If it is bad, just watch it without responding. Don't give it any influence. After all, you are the one who decides what your mind offers you at any given time. Since your mind does not belong to you, you can reject the conclusion that you are not loved by the woman you want. Its implication that you lack the necessary qualities for wealth can be rejected. You can refuse to believe the narrative that you are unworthy and instead tell yourself the narrative you wish to live by. Look inward and realize who you are. That is how you will disregard your doubts. When you give your control away to the outside world, you become its victim and you begin to suffer. And when you take control of your own life from within, you begin to command control of life. All answers are within us. We should stop seeking answers elsewhere. Just as your mind is responding to present thoughts and sensations you receive, it will react to your aspirations and mental discipline. It is only a myth that we need to be born charming or wealthy to be successful in life. For it to become a reality, you must first exhibit the consciousness of being wealthy and attractive. All mystics and new thought leaders like Neville Goddard preach that we have authority over this reality, since our entire selves are malleable and moldable. We start becoming more aware of this dream and taking control of it the moment we start to identify with our inner selves. On the other hand, the more you identify with this ego and human conception, the more constrained you would feel. An animal can only react. Its soul is only aware and capable of controlling and responding, and its instinct causes the animal to react. Your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are all internal processes that you have complete control over. So it's important to learn to control them from within in order to become emotionally intelligent and stable. As you do this, your suffering will decrease as you become more adept at it. And eventually, nothing will be able to shake you and you will truly become unshakable. The video comes to an end there. Hope you liked it. For the chance to see all of our fresh content, be sure to subscribe to this channel.